Good evening. We are live. Welcome and happy Thursday. This is Tasty Thursdays. Welcome here. And we are going to be cooking tonight a beautiful tomatoes and mozzarella. Imagine what? Caprese salad cups. Welcome, and we are live on Instagram and on YouTube. So, welcome if you're in either of those places. If you are from Instagram or YouTube, you are so welcome to be here. Our first time live on YouTube tonight, but we have been live in every week on Instagram from months now, 3 months to be sure. And I'm so happy to be here with you. Welcome. And tonight we are going to be cooking a caprese salad in small cups, perfect for hosting if you are planning on something nice and at the same time healthy for Sunday's game. You found the perfect appetizer, something that is really delicious and at the same time easy, no cooking required. I will say that many times tonight. No cooking required. It's just assembling and based in great ingredients like every Italian dish. I might be looking at this camera and at this camera because we are live on Instagram and YouTube. So please send me your questions, your anything you want to share with me. I will be. I have someone that will be reading all the YouTube questions you have, and I will be also seeing all the questions we have on Instagram. Do we have?
Yeah, make it look easy. She's watching the both channels. I don't know for
Oh,
sure.
that's nice. Someone is watching from both channels. That's great to hear. So like I cannot see your messages, but I have someone reading from YouTube, and I have someone, and I can see here from. I think I can see some of your texts from here on my cell phone for Instagram. So we have the vertical and horizontal as you wish. So for everyone, we are live tonight for everyone. Welcome and hi. Let me know where you guys are from. I would love to know and to share with you tonight everything that we have prepared here for you. Something simple, something great for hosting. If you're hosting something on Sunday, this is a great option. Super healthy and tasty. Delicious food. Just need great ingredients because all the Italian food is based on maximum quality ingredients, simplicity, and ultimate quality ingredients. That's it. That's clear. That's tasty. That's delicious. That's my heritage. So I love to share all the Italian foods with you. If you are here for the first time, I'm Daniela Domenech, and I've been working with weddings for almost 20 years, but cooking was always my passion, cooking and hosting. So I've been working with this Instagram and YouTube channel for a while, and it's been amazing. I love to be here. Being live is a great opportunity for us to know each other and to have a deeper relationship. I like to present to you my one of my best partners, which is Vignoli. It's an Italian brand for olive oils. Believe me or not, this is an olive oil and also a lamp, a um, LED lamp that is charged online. So you just recharge, and the bottle becomes, you can use the olive oil inside here, and then you recharge the top and becomes a beautiful lamp. It's all hand painted. I have the link for Vignole in my bio, so you can just access that and see. It's a beautiful gift. They also provide me with balsamic vinegar and many kinds of olive oils, infused olive oils, very high quality from Italy, and I'm using them tonight. So welcome one more time. Bem-vindas, bem-vindos todos os brasileiros. Obrigada por estarem aqui. I'm a Brazilian, so I have a few friends and family from Brazil in here, and you were so welcome deeply from the bottom of my heart. I hope you are having all a great week. It's been a cold week here in Washington, D.C. area, the nation's capital. But we saw the sun today, so it makes me happy. I like to see the sun. How was it where you were? Hot or cold, warm? How is the weather? And let me know where you guys are from. Where are you watching me from? I would love to know, and I would love to speak with you tonight, because this is an opportunity for us to cook together. Let me explain you this, how this works. Every Thursday we meet here live and we cook together. This was an idea that came from another person that was watching us. And then she said, why not you do something that is more interactive that we can also cook and enjoy? Because she was like, oh my God, this food should be, looks like so delicious. Uh, can we try it? And she wanted to cook at the same time. So I was, oh, let's do something that you can either cook with me, experience that together, something simple, doable, easy. I always put Mondays are the days that I put for you a poll in my stories. So you pick the theme. Uh, we have always 3 to 4 recipes a week that you can choose from. And then on Tuesday, I reveal the results, and then we go with the most voted recipe. And for this week, we got the Caprese salad on cups, which is perfect for hosting. So you were all covered if you have a party coming soon, or you can even do it for your family, for uh, something that you want to just eat something quickly and nothing complicated. Don't want to cook too much. This requires no cooking at all, so it's just assembling and great ingredients. Let me see if I have questions in here. Still very wider, but oh, I have to go a little closer to the camera so I can read. Hi. It's still very wintry, but a little less cold than before. Yes, here same thing. It's been still winter, very winter, because I don't know, I don't remember. I think you were from Florida, Natalia, if I'm not sure.
If you want, you can use my phone.
Yeah, I will have another phone here just to check your messages,
Comments,
if I can see over there. But here, it's been really cold. It's time that nothing we can complain. I think I am a person that likes to see things from a positive perspective. I think we always have to see things because right and wrong is just things that we have in our minds. So let's not judge if it's too cold. It's the weather, it's what it is, and we have to enjoy. Winter is the best time for hosting, to have dinner parties, because you were all indoors and it's cozy. You wanted to gather together and make something like warm to eat, and conversations are more deep and more like warm. So it's a great time for that. Summertime is great, but there are mosquitoes during the summer, so there are always something we can complain. Why not just enjoy? What I ultimately want is to create a culture of choosing a day of the week for you. So it's a day you are going to select the ingredients, you are going to cook for yourself, for your husband, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your family, or to yourself. Why not create this day? Find a day that works for you and start cooking in that day. Create that weekly therapy for you. It's a therapy. Cooking is a therapy. It's something that relaxes your mind, and drinking a good wine, balancing out, tasting, doing matching wine, good wines. And if you don't drink wine, it's also fine, because you can still pair any other kind of drinks with your food. So all kinds of benefits that you get from creating a culture of having once a week a great time for you. I'm also suggesting that we have this time for us here, because then I can pass to you all my knowledge and everything I learned throughout these years, and we can cook together so you can learn. I'm not a professional chef, never worked in a professional kitchen, but based on everything I see, watch, and lived and experienced, the countries that I visited and restaurants, because I'm a lover. So if I can do, you can do as well. This is the main thing. If I can do beautiful plates and everything that I have in my Instagram, many, like more than 300 recipes, means that you can do as well. It's your chance, it's your opportunity. I'm telling you, do it, because if I did, you can. Anyone can. It's easy. It's not the you don't have to overcomplicate. Start with small dishes, simple things, and then go from that and invite two friends and then four, and then when you see your table is full and you are happy and hosting for more people. Let me see if we have more um, questions over here. Love to be watching you. 80s all week. Oh wow, 80s all week. We got 50 today and was so happy. Oh wow. Let me see. Can we start? Did you guys buy the ingredients? Anyone? If you had the opportunity, if you are on YouTube watching me, go to my Instagram profile. I have the recipe there. I think in the description of this video, I also have a link to that post, carousel on Instagram, where you have access to all the ingredients. I will post the recipe and everything else later. Don't worry. And if you are now joining us here and you don't have all the ingredients, just play with it. Use what you have. Open a bottle of wine, a bottle of water, sparkling water, whatever you have, and raise your glasses and cheers to this week and to you. By the way, the suggestion that I gave for the wine pairing was a rosé. My favorites are rosé wines, and they really match with salads and cheese. Great option. Tomatoes and everything here matches very well with um, rosé wine, and I have a sparkling here. Any rosé that you have will work very well. Dry rosé, of course, we already talked about that during our lives. Some people like sweet wines, and that's totally fine. What works for you works. Uh, that's it. So try what works for you, better for you, and what you think it makes your food taste better. That's the way. If your food tastes better with the wine, perfect. If your wine tastes better with the food, perfect match. Yeah, palate is your best tool. Always remember that. If your palate feels, oh, this is good. Oh no, this is super strange. I don't like it. Tastes differently. It's too sweet. Too this. Too that. Just stop and try something else. So it's a question you have to try. There is no other way. That's good to be trying, experimenting every week, trying something new. Try something deeper, like if you never tried goat cheese or we can go over and over and start growing your palate from trying thinking things, new things every time. Don't go to the same restaurant and order the same dish. Try something new every time, because this makes us more open to things that if you were close to one idea that this is good and that's it, you don't have the chance to maybe experiment something that will surprise you. I got surprised many times for that. Of course, bad things can go wrong as well, but usually try something that you never try but you want to in a restaurant, because this is a way that you elevate and your palate and try things. You grow as a person, as everything life experiment short, life short, so try everything you can. Let's start. So if you are excited to try it, let me know here in the comments. I would love to know if you're excited about this recipe today, because I got like great majority of the followers that voted in this recipe. I had more complicated recipe, not complicated, but more structured things that we needed to cook, and you voted for that. So I'm guessing this is your choice. You want to try something simpler. I have here my cherry tomatoes. They were washed and they look fresh and beautiful. Get the freshest you can. I chose colorful ones, but you could find just the red ones. So caprese salad comes the name caprese comes from the Capri, Italy, which is a wonderful place, a dreamy place, and where they have all these beautiful ingredients. And it represents, if you think, it represents the colors of Italy: red, white, and green. So this is beautiful and very it's chic and elegant, and at the same time, as I said before, so simple. I will begin with chopping the tomatoes. If you got bigger tomatoes, you don't necessarily need to have small tomatoes. You can use regular ones. This one is easier, it looks prettier. I will cut in four because they are a little bit big, and I will put them over here. Can you see well? Do you have questions? Just send me. My team will help me here with all your questions. But so far, we only are cutting tomatoes from now. Uh, this is a thing that I like to have in my garden during the summertime. Tomatoes. It's easy to grow. Of course, you have to wait, and it's so cheap to buy on the supermarket, but at the same time, it's so great when you grow your own food. You get so proud and you get excited about seeing that plant growing every week. Isn't it incredible? Do you guys have this um, culture of growing? When I moved to the US, I understood. I truly understood the seasons, because here the seasons are super like regulated. So we have, at least here, I'm talking about the DC area, we have a very clear winter and spring and summer. Everything is super punctual, and with that, I learned during the summer to grow things better than in Brazil, because in Brazil, besides the fact that I used to live, excuse me for a second, uh, on the south, that was a little bit colder than the rest of the country, we didn't have like spring like here with so many flowers and pollen. And then during the um, fall, is not, the leaves, they don't get that colorful. So everything comes in the season, and I love that. I love this natural changes all the time. So during the spring and summer, I always grow something, even if it's just um, herbs. I love to grow something in my garden, which is small, but I love it. I always make a good use. Do you guys have this culture of growing something in your gardens? Because I like it. Let me know here so we can start a conversation on that. And if you don't, if you sometimes, maybe you live in an apartment, so it's hard uh, to grow something, but it's still doable. Don't believe that if you are in an apartment you cannot. You can. You always can grow something, even herbs. Are always super nice to grow your own herbs. Absolutely, absolutely. It's different, right? Even the taste is different when you grow something that you did, was from your garden, is super special. Sometimes I go like, I don't want to use this ingredient now, I want to use it for something special. Sometimes even I confess, my herbs sometimes go bad because I don't want to get them from the garden, and this is a mistake. You should be using it. It's not just for uh, like beautifulness of your garden, it's for your own consumption, and use it, consume it. My mom, I remember before I came here, like 15 years ago, before I moved, she used to grow basil, which I have here and love. It's my favorite herb. And she had a huge basil in her garden. Was so inspired, so great. I remember taking many leaves all the time to eat with everything. Lovely, really lovely.
You can do pesto, yeah.
You can do pesto, so many things with that matches with basil. I put basil in everything, pasta, anything that I'm cooking. Really, I use the basil. How about you guys? What's your favorite herb, by the way? Um, It's hard to grow.
Mint is very easy
Yes,
to grow.
mint.
Yeah,
I have
rosemary
mint. I
too.
have rosemary. I have oregano.
It's kind of herbs is very strong during the winter.
Yes, they
Yeah.
are super strong during the winter, and I also love thyme. Do you guys use thyme? Thyme is an amazing herb that matches well with so many things like fish and chicken. Oh, I can go on and on and on with
Sage is another one.
sage
Really
is
good.
another one. So many things that we can use. They give life to our plates. Herbs give life. They come from. They are very this earthy texture and so green and powerful. So if you are using that, it's a great way uh, to use your herbs on your everyday. Don't let it to just use herbs on the turkey during Thanksgiving. Use it all the time. Mm, very good rosé, by the way. Now I'm gonna chop some basil leaves. Can you smell it? Oh my god, this is so great. I love. Last time we were here, I confessed to you that many years ago, like I don't know, 20 years ago, I used to have a blog, and the name of the blog was Golden Basil, but in Portuguese, which is Manjericão Dourado. So I've been uh, trying to like make this my full-time job for many years now. And one day, if you believe it, it will happen, right? When we bought this house 2 years ago, we knew it. We renewed this kitchen, the entire kitchen, thinking about uh, things we could do here. But at first moment, I didn't think that we were going to be here tonight, for example, and it happened. I'm so glad it happened. And the kitchen was perfect. So everything that is perfect for you will find a way to find you somehow, if you know what I mean. It's natural. You will attract. So have good thoughts and dream a lot because you will get there as I got and still getting. So I'm chopping the basil leaves. Smells marvelous in here. Chopping. This recipe doesn't work well with dry basil, just fresh basil, and I'm also including this to my tomatoes party here now. And I'm not using measurements right now, but I will have everything on the recipes for you later. No worries. It's really there is if you put too much basil, it won't be a problem. If you put too much mozzarella, it won't hurt anyone. I never see that before, so no worries. I have here the fresh mozzarella, this pearls. So it's just because of it's easier since we are doing this salad on a cup. So I bought the pearls. That's what I told you to do before. Let me join the mozzarella balls to this beautiful party. I'm gonna show you closer. Might not be seeing everything from there. I love mozzarella. I love any kind of cheese. How about you? Which cheese is your favorite cheese? Which cheese is your favorite cheese? I don't know mine. Huh. I like many cheeses, many. Anyone, really. So we have, let me mix it right now. We can already, so you do everything at one bowl. The brie, yes, I love brie as well. Love brie. Brie, goat cheese, manchego, Spanish cheese are great. Parmigiano, grana padano. So many cheeses, so many opportunities for us to try. Okay, let me show you so far. There are more steps, but let me show you how it looks. See, it's colorful already. Hope you can see. Can you see from there, Flavio? The camera?
Yeah, you can. Yes, yeah.
So now we can add, now we need a little bit of salt, pepper, olive oil in here. See how simple this is? You can be talking to someone with your guests, and I mean, you can do this earlier, before your guests arrive actually, and just finish it when they arrive. This needs to be inside the fridge, but you should take it out 15 minutes before you serve. So you don't want it very chilled, you want just a little bit. And for the cold weather, it's totally fine, so no worries. I will also add salt, regular salt, as much as you wish. And I have here, just arrived today, I will try something different. This is an smoked salt I bought on Amazon. If you want the link, I can absolutely link to you. So it's a smoked applewood smoked salt, just a regular salt that was smoked. So it's very fragrant, very strong smoke. I'm gonna use just a pinch of it, just to give it a kick. And because one thing that I like to highly recommend to you is trying things, something new all the time. I already told that. Try the new ingredient that you found in your kitchen. Try something different. Don't go all the time eating the same things. It's important for you to grow your palate, to be experimenting things. Even if you don't like, at least you try. And I always say, if there is a food that you don't really like, it's because you didn't try the correct ingredient, the correct way to make it. Because everything has its value, everything. I love oysters. I used to live in an island in Brazil that produced lots of oysters, and I didn't like oysters until I lived there. And then one day I woke up, today I'm gonna try oysters, and I never stopped. By the way, um, the apple woods, the smoked thing is giving me some allergy. By the way, so I was like, I don't want to try oysters. I don't like it, the texture, but I never tried really. Then the day I decided to try, I loved it, like I love it today and every day. So I still love you. The U.S. produces lots of great oysters. You should try someday. I know when you don't live by the ocean, it's a little hard to find good ones, but you can find it in at Whole Foods market anywhere, probably, possibly. What's missing here? Can you tell me what's missing here? Very important ingredient. Who can tell me what's missing? One very important ingredient. Olive oil. Olive oil is missing here. Let's take my lamp olive oil, link in my bio. I love it. It's so different, unique, and chic. The name of this art is Two Ladies. They have it in black and white from Vignoli, the brand that I love, and it's my biggest partner. I love their products, use all the time. And this was the thing that they created. They created this lamp that you can use the olive oil inside, and then the lamp after that. It's such a great idea, isn't it? Now, what else is missing here? Can you tell me? Probably nothing. It's ready. However, now let me put these things aside. We are going to start assembling. And like I mentioned, it's a cup version of caprese salad. So we need the cups. You can use a regular small cup like this, or you can use it smaller ones. I have those that are so cute, small and pretty, so I'm gonna use them. And for us, to go next for the caprese salad to be a caprese salad, we need to have balsamic vinegar, and I'm using a reduction. By the way, this one is apple infused. It's a reduction of balsamic vinegar, which means it's so sweet, it's almost syrupy, and matches perfectly with the acidity of the tomatoes. I'm sorry. Let me see if I have a question here. Didn't think to use glasses like, yes, they're super cute. Sure, I have billions of glasses here. I use all the time for desserts, appetizers, and even for main dishes, depending on what you use, but usually for appetizers and desserts. It's beautiful to use them. You don't have to use glasses just for drinking. You can absolutely use your glasses for to serve food. And here we are going to do something very, very pretty. Let's play. I'm going to put this around. Can you see it? Looks like chocolate in a glass when you serve um, ice cream, but it's just balsamic vinegar. So now let's fill our cups with that. So easy and absolutely will wow your guests. Imagine arriving, let me put one, in a dinner party and encountering this beauty. You would eat every single thing, and it's not ready, okay? There is one more final thing. I'm gonna show you closer. A little drizzle of balsamic vinegar. Let me put the second glass one more time. So looks like you were using the glass to pour chocolate syrup, but it's actually balsamic reduction of balsamic vinegar. You should have this in your kitchen. Makes all difference. And just place the caprese salad inside. So you can just finish it by the time your guests are about to arrive. Super easy. Let me put more, a little bit more in here, and finish the glass with this. And one more thing before I show you closer. I have here the grissini. I found the small ones. It could be croutons, it could be bread, it could be crackers, anything similar to that. The grissinis will be more, oh, will give us a better look to the glasses. That's why I chose them. Oh, I didn't know they come in individual packaging. No, that's a great idea because sometimes you don't eat the whole package. Let's break it. Put it over here. And over here maybe. And then break it again. Put it over here. Over here. Let me go closer so you can see it. One glass for each. Can you see well, Flavio?
Yeah, I'll give him a second. Yes. Yeah, a little bit delay.
Yeah, we have a delay here for YouTube.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Can you see it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow, that looks great. I'm gonna take a picture soon. Yeah, so guys, use your creativity. See how we can imagine you place this to your guests and serve it, and then when they arrive they get a glass and they eat them. It's surprisingly good to arrive to a dinner party and see what your host prepared to you, and I really believe that I'm gonna finish it with a pinch of salt over here. um, well, cooking is a form of love, and it's how you tell your guests how much you care about them. And you are going, everyone will host once in a lifetime at least, and much more than that, of course. So the more prepared you are, the more resources you have to go right and do the things correctly. You are going to have less work and more pleasure, enjoyment with your guests. They are going to feel um, very well, like loved, and they will feel your everything that you made for them to make the party works and to take that time. Sometimes we host for just a few hours. Why not to serve something meaningful that people will create memories over there, and we'll talk about that for days and have that good experience. Whole today doesn't need to have a break and a time for yourself and to relax, to enjoy life and eat the good food, fresh food. uh, I highly recommend that you start cooking for your family and for your friends as soon as you can. Start hosting dinner parties. It's easy. You don't have to cook from scratch. I'm a huge fan of doing things that will optimize your preparation and you give you tools that will give you better uh, ways to cook without to host without being uh, super busy, because you don't want to work. You want to really, ultimately you want to enjoy your guests and your party. You want to you don't want to be cooking whole the full day. I am a modern person that likes the modern stuff and connected to the great stuff from the past, like my uh, ancestors, my Italians that like to cook a lot and do things in a traditional way. But I like this that we give this twist of modernization. You were totally allowed to do that. You don't have to follow the recipe from scratch and the beginning to the end and follow. If you put a pinch of extra pinch of salt, it will be fine. Especially savory food, when we are talking about baking, it's a little more chemical, complicated. It's a little, you have to follow the rules. Sorry. But when you cook um, for your family and your friends, you don't have to worry about the savory food. You can put a pinch of this and that, like I did with the smoked salt. Will give a little kick in here. They will feel, what's that? By the way, Vignoli has very good infused olive oil, the basil infused olive oil. I have to order more. I don't have it here anymore because I use all the time. And I know some of you already tried to find in another places, supermarket stores, and didn't find good, not good, no one infused olive oil. So they have this option, which is amazing. I love it. Um, Let me know if you guys have questions, anything you want to know. I would love to understand, and I'm gonna try it, of course, for you. For you. Let me see if this is great. One tomato, one um, pearl. Mm. Mm-hmm. The sweetness of the balsamic vinegar is like complements the acidity of the tomatoes, and also mm, and here you have some carb to balance out everything. Great idea, these grisinis. Like I mentioned, it could be just bread, anything like crackers, anything that you have in hand. Really good and refreshing. I know it's besides the fact that we are now during the winter and want something warm. This as an appetizer will be absolutely gorgeous. You could have Italian food now for dinner, for main dish, or you could have meat, anything you want, fish, because this is very neutral. You can balance with any food as an appetizer, so great. I love actually doing finger food parties where people just eat lots of appetizers instead of dinner. If it's something informal that I have people around and talking and walking, they're not static sitting waiting for their food at the table. So this kind of food matches really well in these situations. And I love when I host this kind of parties. It's so easy because you can do many things in anticipation. You don't have to wait and cook a lot of food like for main dish. It's all pre already pre ready cook, no, pre ready food. You can prepare everything for uh, small bites. I love small bites. Are you guys doing anything this Sunday for, or are you a guest or a host for the games? Because if you should bring some food, you could do that and finish at your host's um, house, because sometimes I know you were invited and you have to bring something to eat. So this is a great option. Or if you were hosting, you can absolutely make it as well. Your guests, I'm sure, are gonna love it. So, so good and so fresh, and nothing, I guess, not too many calories or something that you need to worry about. So ready to eat, and then after that, you're ready for anything else you want to eat. Open your palate with that. Let me see which question we have in here closer. Let me see, just going out at this time. But this seems like a great idea if we're hosting. Something a little lighter than usual Super Bowl food. So, by the way, talking about Super Bowl food, we were this week deciding if we whether we are going to post something related to Super Bowl food or not. And the thing that makes me less excited about posting food for Super Bowl food is that it's always the same food, and the food is usually brown, nothing healthy, or, and I'm not talking about diets or anything. I'm talking something about real food, like with fresh ingredients. You don't see that. It's majority chicken and burgers, pizza, etc. You know better than me. So I was like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna present to my followers for Super Bowl when we still didn't record it? We might be filming something tomorrow for the weekend, because I wanted to make something different, new, but how this is going to impact the culture, I don't know. I want to impact it in a positive way, to give opportunity to try something different, new, not something that you are used to, but how much your friends or family are going to react to that. If it's good food, they are going to love, I'm sure. You just have to make it. You just have to try it. You don't have to make the entire table full of unique and different dishes. Just try things that are unusual, but it's still very delicious, easy to make, and healthier. So this is my um, advice to you, to try something new, and not the same. It's all the time the same. Um, Very good wine, by the way. So that's how we work again for you that are arriving here for the first time. I Mondays are the days that I post in my stories three or four options of recipes we are going to cook together on Thursdays. So you pick one of them. On Tuesday, I release the results, and then and also shopping list, so you can get ready and prepare for Thursdays. And then Wednesday reminders, and Thursday the big day like today, and then you can cook with me together. So I'm trying to implement this culture with you, that the day Thursdays evening to be a day when we meet, we have light talk, and we empower and ourselves, especially women, because I know my account is basically majority women, and I'm so happy and proud of that. So empowering yourselves to cook more, experience something good in life, try new ingredients, try new recipes, go over what you already know, and try something different, unique, and new ingredients, and add something to traditional recipes. That's the main goal here, that you inspire you to try and to cook and to make something unique and your with your touch, your signature. Maybe you like a different spice, you can use it here, garlic, anything. I suggest something fresh. Oregano would be great in here as well. Oregano matches really well. So always try to do something extra over your comfort zone, because this will put you in a place where you could be trying the best food of your life without knowing it. Every day try something new, right? If I hadn't, I will eat everything after we finish here, because it's super 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 good. I'm so glad to be here. Do we have any comments, extra questions on YouTube?
No.
All right,
Yes. No.
good. Um, So hi, Anish. I think it's Anish. She has been joining us every live. Thank you for being here. You were so welcome. We're all super welcome here. Welcome everyone that is watching from YouTube. And let's cook together every Thursday. I can't wait for the next Thursday. And if you have ideas that you would like to cook with me, or you like me to develop here, send me DMs. I would love to check all the details and cook for you. I'm so glad to be here. It's lovely. It's not a job. It's a dream. It's a dream job to be here. Of course, there is a lot of work involved, like buying the ingredients, selecting all the recipes, and everything that we have behind the scenes in here, cameras and everything else. Uh, but this is a dream job. I really very thankful for you all, and I hope you can also join me more on YouTube. We're growing on YouTube, slowly but growing. I'm gonna put a little more focus there soon, so we can go live there more often as well. And if you don't follow me on YouTube, please do it. I will love to see you there. Always post longer versions rather than Instagram, that's super short reels. On YouTube, I post a little longer, so you can follow me there too. Um, let me see if you guys have any other questions. Well, if we don't have more questions, I will finish it soon. If you have, please send me. Thank you so very much. Love it. Thank you. I am the one that I'm so thankful for that, more than you. If you don't have more questions and anything you want to share with me, please do it after. Feel free to send me messages and details, anything that you want to share with me, new recipes you'd like me to cook. I'm always looking for new ideas. Sometimes, as a content creator, is overwhelming with so many options, and then we have to like actually consult my followers, because you guys are going to let me know what you would like to watch, and I like to respect and follow that more than anything. So if you have anything you want to add, I'm more than happy to. Uh, see you next time. Have a great weekend. You too, Natalie. Thank you so much for being here. It's my pleasure and honor again to be here. Thank you so much. I will post pictures, recipes, everything tomorrow, even maybe today, something. But I want to say thank you again for being here. My pleasure. Have a great weekend, great game day. Enjoy it. And if you make this, tag me. I would love to see. Send me pictures. I'd love to see your pictures and everything you are doing with all I'm sharing here. And I hope to see you here on next Thursday, Tasty Thursdays. Thank you. Bye.
Esta piscando esse logo Oxford. É isso.